Hey guys, welcome back to Jane Theory. So today, I just wanted to take a minute to check out what's trending on Twitter. And when you know it, Save Ben Solo is trending on Twitter. Now look, I am not a huge fan of the Disney Star Wars sequels. I have an entire video on Finn and how I think that his potential was wasted in this sequel, in the sequel series. But his character wasn't the only one that was just totally trashed. I think Ben was another example of a character, and even Rey and Poe, all of them were characters that just had so much potential in The Force Awakens. They had pretty good setups. It's just that The Last Jedi came along and all of that went out the window. But I'm not going to rehash it. I just I felt it was funny that this is trending now. And there are a lot of people who don't believe that Ben is dead. I don't want to believe it either. So let's check out what the community has to say. So we have up here Stan Baby Zim, Save Ben Solo. I'm just a baby. Oh, that's funny. That is funny. Okay. Okay. Save Ben Solo only for the sake of the narrative logic of the beautiful stories that do not need fan service? Yeah, I mean that too. They're saying he's a force ghost now. I don't, I mean, I don't want to see him return as a force ghost. If Ben is going to come back, he should come back as Ben. I mean, there are clearly no rules here. I mean, this Disney sequels have shown that anything is possible. There are no rules. Everything's thrown out of the window. So just bring him back. Just bring him back like his normal self. Um, let's see. Oh God, this is so funny. So I'm late to the game, but Save Ben Solo is trending, and I. Oh God. Okay, see now the antis have joined the fray. He's gonna get over it. No, we're not gonna get over it because it sucked. It made no sense. Even that scene literally made no sense. So he climbed up. I'm not even gonna start. I'm not gonna start. Okay. Oh, look at that. Son of Han Solo and Princess Leia, grandson of Anakin Skywalker and Padme, nephew of Luke Skywalker, Jedi, Fallen, Kylo Ren, Master of the Knights of Ren, Jedi Slayer, Monster, Young Solo, rightful heir of Lord Vader, Last Hope, Supreme Leader, beloved man. Save Ben Solo. Oh. Okay, so I admit I'm Raylo. Just I don't think I'm a crazy level Raylo, but I definitely do ship those two. Save Ben Solo because we miss our emo boy with fluffy hair. Adam Driver has great hair. Guys always have the best hair. Save Ben Solo. Someone give this poor girl her husband back. Oh my God. That's true. Okay, so someone says, all right, I know Kylo was a galactic genocidal criminal and killed his own father, but you gave Anakin a redemptive force ghost after he killed the younglings, and all he did to turn was try to take Palpatine out to save Luke. Ben fought Palpatine and saved Rey with his own life. Yeah, good point. Save Ben Solo because he would spend the rest of his life doing whatever it took to make Rey happy. I think saving him, frankly, and killing Rey would give him the motivation he needs to become an even better Jedi, an even better person. It would give him some real consequences to his behavior, but also give him a true redemptive arc. Besides just dying, like death shouldn't be what it takes to be considered good in Disney. Oh God. Hey Disney Studios, did y'all forget a true love's kiss is supposed to save that prince, not kill him? Ben Solo deserved better. Save Ben Solo. This is true. Oh, okay, the K-pop people. Oh, we save what we love. Save Ben Solo. uh, okay, so Film Fan says Rey should have been killed. Ben is the best character in all of Star Wars. Save Ben Solo. I agree. I would have killed off Rey. Save Ben Solo because, like it or not, he's one of the most interesting characters in the saga, and his story shouldn't end on Exegol. Plus, if Disney were smart, they'd know how much money they'd make if they did. This is true. Save Ben Solo. Unpopular opinion. Ben should have lived instead of Rey. I mean, he's a Skywalker and so pure. I don't know about pure, but yeah. I mean, he's the last Skywalker, not Rey. Save Ben Solo because let's face it, love him or hate him, he carried the sequels on his magnificently broad shoulders. And this is true too. Okay, wait. Oh, I went back too fast. Okay. Save Ben Solo because Palpatine was giving him bad thoughts since he was born and continued for a long time. He broke free but ended up dead. It's like saying don't change. And show more Finn's backstory while you're at it, Disney. Let people know about his life too. Exactly. Exactly. Oh, and then you have the he died, just shut up. No, we won't shut up. Okay. Amanda says she deserves to live with a whole soul and he deserves to atone for his wrongs. Save Ben Solo. This is true. This is the form my grief has taken. Please save Ben Solo. Just blue. Okay, what's Lily says save Ben Solo because we need another movie so the poor boy can get a new lightsaber and finally talk to his grandfather. Plus she likes any excuse to post this gift. This GIF, whatever. Poland is making trending save Ben Solo. Congratulations. Save Ben Solo because he deserved better. That's the best reason of all. Prince of Alderaan says, his story was the most interesting to me. The conflict he had and his theme displayed that. I just wish he had a bigger part to play. Save Ben Solo. He should have had a bigger part to play. He's literally the only Skywalker left. Okay, Raylo, save Ben Solo. He should be with Rey. Got it. Okay, now wait. Free Fantasy says save Ben Solo because we never saw the friendship of Ben and Rose, and something tells me they would definitely become friends. I don't know about that. I don't. I mean, Rose's entire purpose was to foil Finn, so I don't know about any of that. She should have had a bigger, more important role, I suppose, but they didn't want to do that. Melanie says Ben and Rey are amazing. I want to see them fight along beside each other, not only in The Last Jedi. Save Ben Solo. Amara says, too bad we didn't see his Force ghost then. Save Ben Solo. Ugh, Rey and those rocks. Right. Okay, so Giovanna says, Anakin's sacrifice has to mean something. Period. Save Ben Solo. Like, literally. How do you it okay. I'm not gonna rant, but yeah. Anakin at the entire story just it can't end this way. And then there's what about meeting Ray and Ben Solo? Gab says, I mean, it only makes sense. Disney, Star Wars, save Ben Solo. And you're right, the dyad. What about that? That should have brought him back to life. Is it still a possibility? We'll see, I guess. I don't know. Oh, Prince of Alderaan says, Ben and Leia died on the same day. That in itself is heartbreaking. It's true. It's true. Prince of Alderaan, king of Raylo's heart and loved by fans. Save Ben Solo. Right. Okay, so someone here says Tross really killed the rewatch value of the whole saga. And it's true. They marginalized the last Skywalker in the Skywalker saga. Who the hell wants to rewatch the Skywalker family get killed film after film? Bring Ben Solo back. This is so true. It didn't just trash the characters and their storylines and their potential. It trashed all of it. Like the entire saga. It's insane. Disney should be ashamed. It really should. Raquel tweets, because he did not deserve to just fade away. Save Ben Solo. Bring Ben Solo back. Oh, God. The last bloodline of Anakin. Every time I see this, it just makes me upset all over again. Save Ben Solo. God. It's been a month and I'm still not over the loss of Ben. You know, I'm not either. I'm really not. Not when I see stuff like this. Hey Disney, are you hearing the message? They should. At 48,000 tweets. Wow. Okay, so Alex is saying therapists have tried years to make me feel wanted, but but not to me was what made me finally believe in a split second. Wow. Wow. Okay. Now this has come up quite a bit too with the comparisons between Ben and Palpatine. Save Ben Solo because it should be a crime. One of these is a virgin and the other is not. Oh God. Oh, a Star Wars fan. The king of my generation. Save Ben Solo. Bring back Ben Solo. CC says, please save Ben. Haha. He's so sexy. Save Ben Solo. I agree. And this is okay, so Padme Votes Blue says, save Ben Solo because the story isn't finished. His story has just begun anew. Save my grandson. I'm sure that's what she would say. We can't without you. We want you alive. Save Ben Solo. Diana. It really is. It's crazy. Emily Powell says he represents everyone who wears a mask in life they want to destroy but don't know how. Save Ben Solo. Oh, said that's deep. That is deep. And, I mean, it just shows you, I think, how these characters can resonate with people in real life. So corporations shouldn't take them in their stories and the lore of properties like this so lightly. I mean, they really do have meaning for people, and I don't think that's something that should be made fun of, or it's not funny, it's just real. People can relate to characters that they care about, and they apply what they see to their real life. So when you just throw it all away, I mean, it affects people. Hannah says, "Save Ben Solo, bring my beautiful boy back and all his beautiful hair." Wow. Save Ben Solo so Hope can still live in the galaxy. You're my only hope. Prince of Alderaan says, "Save Ben Solo because after everything we as a fandom have had to put up with and what we witnessed in the cinema, what Ben has been through, I think it's time to bring back the last hope and let the legacy of the Skywalkers live on at Disney. Pay attention, Disney. Save Ben Solo." That's it. That's the tweet. Okay, Lydia says, "Save Ben Solo. My boy deserved better, okay? And Adam Driver didn't work his ass off for his character to be killed off in such a way that disrespects that hard work. I respect Adam so much for putting his emotions into every character he plays." And he does. Adam is a great actor. Emma says, "Save Ben Solo. He never got to be free. Let him be free." He was free. He was just free for like a moment and lost it all. Florencia says, "Save the prince at Disney. Save Ben Solo." Fangirl Outlet says, "Save Ben Solo because these few minutes were probably the best fight scene in the entire movie, and we really need to see more of what Ben can do." I agree. See, this is the thing. He was incredibly powerful, or he should have been, and we didn't get to see everything he's capable of. I mean, there's so much more we could have explored with this character. I absolutely would love to have seen more. And I did enjoy this fight scene. That's one of the few things I did like about the film. That was amazing. Yeah, that was a good fight scene, I think. Ben Solo says, "Darkness rises and light to meet it. Save Ben Solo." Ed says he was the most complicated character of all the Star Wars movies. Well, maybe of all the Disney Star Wars movies. And yet, more people saying, "Hey, he's dead, deal with it." No, we won't deal with it. We will not deal with it. Emily Powell says, "He represents that anyone can receive redemption regardless of what you did. To turn away from the old way of life and embrace a new life with new identity, no matter how black your life was, you are never too far gone to be saved and live with a new hope." Save Ben Solo. Caitlin says, "Ben's character arc should have been handled better. He deserved to live a happy life." Save Ben Solo. I agree. He did. I mean, we deserved a happy ending. Ben deserved a happy ending, but it's as if in this day and age, in today's media and in Hollywood, a happy ending just isn't possible. Like there has to be some sort of tragedy, be it in the name of subversion or the fact that you just can't let people be happy. I don't know. I don't know what it is, but they just, I don't know. People don't want anything that's simple and escapist anymore. Anthony says, "Save Ben Solo because it's never too late to choose the light." It's never too late. Felicia, I think she summed it up best. Save Ben Solo because I miss him and I want him back. The amount of tears I shed every day. I love him. Bring him back because I said so. It's so sweet. Oh. Raquel tweets, yes! Save Ben Solo. Bring Ben Solo back. Unless Disney killed all the Skywalker Solo family for nothing. Make it make sense. Exactly. Make it make sense. Han died for nothing. Leia died for nothing. Luke died for nothing. Save Ben Solo. Make it make sense. Andy says, save Ben Solo because Rey needs her soulmate back, and I want to see Ben Solo in action for more than 5 minutes. J.J. Abrams seeing Save Ben Solo trending on Twitter. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the reaction. Madge says, save Ben Solo because he's been alone too long. Give him time with Rey. I'm not even going to repeat that, George. The Force is balanced in this picture. Nano says, save Ben Solo. This man deserved way better. Redeem him, Ben Solo. He was redeemed, just not given a life to live after. Oh my god. Megan says, save Ben Solo. How can you look at this man doing this cute little shrug and then be like, I want him dead? It doesn't make sense. Make it make sense. And Princess Starlight says, save Ben Solo because he flies now. He flies now? He flies now. And I want more of it. So do I. That's cool. Ben's Dyad says, everything regarding these two has become iconic. Would have loved to see more. Save Ben Solo. Star Wars stuff is being quoted here saying, my heart, this moment was everything. Cowgirl Samurai says, I think about this every day. Save Ben Solo. And Benji Boy says, please stop hurting me like this. Save Ben Solo. Clearly people are emotional about this. Nat the Rat, look at him go. Save Ben Solo. Yeah, he used his force powers really well in that fight. Kokiizame, I guess that's how that's pronounced, says, save Ben Solo because Ben Solo's cool. He is. Could have been cooler had he lived. Only Kate says, save Ben Solo for all the little kids who cried when they had to watch their favorite character die for no reason. And Seth, a Raylo stan, says, save Ben Solo because we deserve to see his smile again. And we do. Look at it. Look at it. Oh. Heart. Okay, and so M says, save Ben Solo because both Ben and Rey have been completely alone all their lives. And when they finally found each other, they freaking killed him? I will never shut up about this. They deserve to be together at Disney. I mean, fans are making decent arguments here. Emotional, but decent. I mean, you see what people want. Julieta says, save Ben Solo because he deserves a better ending. He deserves to be happy. The last Skywalker is in him. Oh, Yongles says, this exact moment is when I knew that Ben Solo stole my heart. heart, and I've been changed ever since. Oh. Rebecca. So Rebecca says, save Ben Solo because it's been 4 years and somehow this hashtag is still necessary. I'm so tired. Can he just be okay already? I know. I feel that. Gio says nobody. No one at all. This scene playing in my head when I'm trying to sleep. Save Ben Solo. Only Kate makes a very good point. She says, save Ben Solo so that this wrinkly old fuck who's been fucking with the Skywalkers for 3 generations doesn't get to win in the end. We're at 49,000 tweets at this point. Oh, God. Sherlocky Saul says, please save Ben Solo, a legend. Okay. Radical Defiance says, save Ben Solo because real redemption requires atonement. Which is true. Okay. I do. That's a great image. It's a good image. Oh, God. Because Ryan Johnson knew better. I don't even know. I mean, I don't know at this point. I don't think any of them knew anything. Ben Lowe says, it would have been, well, I guess he's saying it would have been interesting to see a Star Wars villain as big as Kylo Ren live and repent for his sins and wrongdoings. I agree. Especially if Rey also had died. I think it would have been even more effective. Save Ben Solo. Bring Ben Solo back says, save Ben Solo because Rey shouldn't have to go the rest of her life without her other half, her bond mate, the other half of the dyad, the man who understood her loneliness and longing, the man she looked at like this and then kissed him. She really wanted to take Ben's hand, and she did. She did. D. Chewy says, save Ben Solo. Ben Solo is a Skywalker and he needs to come back because we love him. We love him. Save Ben Solo. Oh, God. Okay, here we go. Problematic Peach says, I love that name. Problematic Peach says, save Ben Solo because it makes no sense for the beast to die just after the curse has been broken and he transformed back into the prince. At Disney should know this, right? That is a doggone good point. Just kill him. I mean, that's just the answer now. Just kill him. Just kill the whole family. Kill the whole franchise, apparently, is Disney's purpose at this point. Prince of Alderaan, who has a lot of good tweets on this topic, says the most satisfying moments of Trost was all the Ben Solo goodness. We had waited 2 years for this film. We waited 3 years for Bendemption, and we got it, but it was cut short. Save Ben Solo at Disney. Benji Boy says, y'all been, and wait, I don't even know what he's saying here, but basically that they have his whole heart. I don't know. Space Waffles says, save Ben Solo because you fucked up, Star Wars, and you know it. Despite pretending like you don't, you know. Just bring him back. That was such a horrible scene. It was a terrible scene. Jessica says, save Ben Solo because the ending of a 42-year space fairy tale shouldn't leave me sobbing and spiraling further into depression. I know. Shadow says, Ben kicks butt like no one else does. Single handedly battled the Knights of Ren, took a beating from them, and yet he was victorious in a fight he was outnumbered in greatly. Save Ben Solo. Madison Loves Ben Solo says, Save Ben Solo because neither of them wanted to be alone ever again. They're not alone. Emily Powell says, he represents the abandoned. Save Ben Solo. Oh, incredible point. Shadow says, Ben ought to have a second chance after all he had experienced, had to endure, and was taken away from him. We didn't experience enough of light side Ben. Save Ben Solo. Another excellent point. We did not get to see enough light side Ben or what that Ben was capable of. Lady Solo in mourning. Ben Solo is worth saving. I think he is worth saving. Noel Solo says, save Ben Solo because his family gave everything so he could live. And they did. Melody, been fighting this fight for years. Can't give up now. Save Ben Solo. Valerie, save Ben Solo, the only character that has developed correctly. True. Exactly. He actually evolved a little bit. Ray Palpatine. Ray Palpatine says, save Ben Solo because Disney dumbasses couldn't even be bothered to give the last Skywalker a fucking Force ghost. You're right. They didn't even think about it. And V, save Ben Solo because goddamn, y'all killed the last Skywalker in the Skywalker saga. What kind of crackhead plot is that? Shit don't make sense. Don't make no sense. It doesn't. It really doesn't. In Last Crusade, Left says, respect a mother's last wish, a father's sacrifice, and a legendary uncle's courage to admit failure. At Disney, save Ben Solo. Yes, people. Yes. I hope Disney is listening. You're at 49,000 tweets and growing. Save Ben Solo. Fix this mess that you've created. Give the fans what they're asking for a change. Because they didn't ask for anything else that you did. They didn't ask for the rest of this mess. So we're specifically asking for this to be fixed. Get on it. Get it done. See you guys later.